hello! How are we all? Coughing straight away. How's it going? How are we all feeling today? On it's Tuesday afternoon again for our Bungie stream. How are we all? Yes, it's offline until 5ish or 6ish. We're going to be watching the dev live stream thing about all the new stuff coming, yes. How are we all this afternoon? Can you hear my voice is going even more? Yes, it's going to be completely gone by the end of the week. Death Knell, good afternoon to you. Hope you are doing well. Jawa Jedi, good evening to you. Good to see you. Bedhead, good evening to you. Hope you're enjoying the public transport on the way home and it's not too dull for you. Naff Metal, howdy do? How's it going? Oh, we seem to have some kind of action happening now with old Bungo. I was going to play Sifu for a minute while we waited. Let's just see what happens. Click on it. Watch now. Hang on. Right. Okay. There we are. Good. Nothing. It's blank. We'll leave. We'll do a transition over there. Here it comes. Here it comes. There it goes. Yes. There we are. Excellent. Who else do we have? Darren Lymouth, good evening to you. Oh, no, that's rubbish, DK. Agent Zarkov, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Stephen Berry, hello, how are you? Black, oh, yes, I believe it, that's right, yes. Omega Days, hello, how you doing? Cyberus, hello, how you doing? I was just farting around with Sifu while we were waiting, because it's great, yes. This'll be a slammer of the street. Oh, no. Or rather, more like this. Horrendous, didn't get me slammer. How you doing? Pissy Mug, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Scribble, hello Scribble, how you doing? Sledgehammer, hello, how are you? Lovely to see you. Excellent stuff. Feels like I've been awake for a week but didn't get any sleep. What a nightmare. Carol, hello, how you doing? Devilish Angel, hello, how you doing? Lovely to see you. I spend more time with you than my grown-up children. Sorry. Yes, well, come along and enjoy the larkage, yes. Uno Macabre, hello, how are you? Go Toronto, welcome, welcome, lovely to see you. Papa Woody, hello, how's it going? And here we go now. Is it Metero1D86, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Excellent, Zoran, hello. Bedhead, hello. Omega Days, hello. Noobs No More Clan, hello. Sausage Time, yes. Hello, Carol, how you doing? Ice Queen Gaming, hello, how you doing? Hello, hello. Zoran 3, hello. It does say they are when I was looking at it there. I'm sure it did say. It's 5 o'clock-ish it goes off, I think. Yes. Yes, indeed. Lots of loads of lovely people over on YouTube today, which is lovely to see. Don't forget to subscribe and all that, cobblers. Sorry, I'm rubbish at that. Yes, smash the like button. That's the words. Hang on, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Chat's going absolutely bonkers here. Pinned by this week, welcome. Next live stream, March 26th at 10 a.m. Eh? Oh, I see, yes. That's now, that is. Because, yeah, there's nothing much happening there at the moment, though, is there? We'll keep on going. Yes, good, good, good. Have a sip of the old coffee. So what we're gonna hear about then is there's a weapon set. They call them. Oh, what's it called? Not the best weapon. What's it called? The Beast. I can't remember the bloody name now. It's in the title of my bloody thing, and I can't remember. Let's go and have a look at my stream details. Wrong one. Not that one. This one here. Here we go. Stream info. Brave weapon set. That's what it's called. So there's a brave weapon set. There's a new social space, which is people are heavily thinking it's the tower, and also D1 armor and other weapons as well. So it could be very interesting. Is my voice like a bit far away? I don't know. If the new social space is in the old tower, I'm going to start breaking things like a rock star. I think it's got to be really in it. Coffee and crumpets. Ooh, there's nice. Metroid 86. Sorry about that. That was my brain coming out of my ear hole. Weapons. That's right. Jester58. Hello. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Gogs Unit. Hello. How you doing? We haven't got much longer here, have we? It's still about 8 minutes. Do you want me to put Sifu back on so you can all see it instead of looking at a black screen? Yes. There we go. Excellent. Master Puppet 84, thank you for the follow. Peasmug, thank you for the follow. Lovely stuff. Excellent. Destiny 1, Manifold Seeker, Warlock, Armor, please. God, I can't even remember that one. Which one's that one? They're going to fool us all and it will be a D1 Reef social space. I wouldn't mind the Reef. I like the Reef. I thought the reef was quite nice. Or the farm. Oh, I'm sick of the farm. Because nothing happened in the farm last time. Master Puppet, oh, thank you so much. Lovely. Oh, brilliant. Welcome, welcome, and thanks for watching the videos. It's always appreciated, yes. Oh, I'm just having a sip of coffee. Right, yeah, I'm on this bit here, look. Let me show you what's going on. Look, this is great. You can smash people round the head with it. This is such a stylish game. It's lovely. It's really, really good. Where did I get it from? It was the game of March on PS Plus, I believe. Basically, your father has been killed by a git who used to be your chap who used to work, who you grew up with. So you want to go and kill him now in the face. Purple mist. What's this? The drug produced here, it appears a few years after the death of my father, and it has increased dramatically throughout the city. Yes, there you go. That's just the clue board that you've got. Origami Chick, hello, how are you? Good to see you. AJ, hello, good to see you. Yes, I'm hiding under the stairs. Indeed I am. Gamer564. Hello, how are you? Let's refresh this Bungie stream. Come on, there must be something going on. Alright, we've got starting soon now. That's good then. Let me go and clout someone across the face. Do you want me to see clout someone across the face? Are you playing it, Bedheads? Good, isn't it? I have barely started, to be honest, but
Open up.
oh my god, there's loads of them.
Don't make me bust this damn door down.
Here we go. Enjoy. Oh my god, it's gone side action. Head face. Ow. Ow. Oh, shins. Ah, I've broken me pipe. Yes. Cop it. Eat this and that. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, she's a flying punch on me then. Pick it up. Ooh. Keep on forgetting to block. Come on. Just a bit of nice violence before we start. Face, trousers, hit him in it. Oh, ooh. Yes. Sorry, I enjoyed that so much then. Craven79, hello, how are you? Welcome, lovely to see you, brilliant stuff. Excuse me. Nice to be playing Phantasy Star 2 online. Ah, excellent, yes. Very, very good. I've never played that. Havoc NJ, hello, good to see you. Two of my favourite activities of Bungie, starting soon and servers at capacity. I think it's gonna, yeah, it's supposed to come on at 5, isn't it? I think, but I don't know. Have we got a thingy-majiggy? What's it called? An update, probably. Yes, as well. What the fudge are they doing? Another reveal stream. Afternoon, everyone. We'll see it by the time I get home. How you doing, Stab? Yes, it is a reveal stream indeed. Gamer, thank you. Gamer564, thank you so much. I will indeed keep it up. Ooh, that sounded a bit rude as well, didn't it? Dragon Key, hello, how are you? Face, body, leg, face, body, leg. That was great, that is. This is great fun. I've got, yeah, it's got a double dragon feel and also Way of the Exploding Fist feel to it. Fist 2. Ooh. No, not in the trousers. Not in the trousers! I took him out. How old are you, sausage? Well, I'm half a century old exactly. Can you believe it? Because I bloody can't. It's like trying to get the last cheese pasty in Greg's. Oh, I don't know about sausage rolls and Greg's anymore. Not after our last week's palaver. In the game... oh, right, I see. Sorry. I just got confused. He's got to be about 20, 19, 20, something like that. Is he? I don't really know. Is that how you greet your neighbours? It is. Let's go and greet some more neighbours. Who's in here? Kicking City! Population! You! Ow! Ooh, face on the floor! Come on! Sounds very good. Yes! Probably that's where I might get it from, although I've said it quite a lot in my life in general anyway. We've just kind of been in tune on the old yes thing, old Clarkson. Feels like more 3D fight. Someone to come up and kick my face in. No, I'm keeping an eye on the stream there. Still not starting yet, kids. Is that a new glade? Yes. It is very, very good. It's basically WoW in an anime form, and it's the price of free. Oh, right, okay. Every time you die, you age up. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, we're going to have to go and give them plenty more knuckle sandwiches. Here we go. More Egypts. As Bobby would say. Get off. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, well, they're everywhere. Oh, no. Them. Block. My blocking's not working. Oh! Whoa. That was a death. That was a right clip across the back of the noggin there. Oh, no! Excuse me. It's started to rain. Let's have a little look. Hold. Continue. You're not going to be having any of that. Swing focus. I'm baffled. When you rise, your death counter is added to your age. Do you get slower then? This is crazy. No way! Motorhead UK, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. I was trickety-dicketies. Oh, I was right. I did say 20, you know? 21 now. Bordio fan, hello, how you doing? Kick his face in. No. That's better. Block. Ooh, he's got fists. He's got feet of fire. Ooh. Bloody hell. Oh my god, who just... Oh, it started. It started. Sorry, I was into my Sifu then. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to that. And here we go. We're on, folks.
Going to look at some rewards, obviously, and maybe an up-close and personal look at the Brave Arsenal. But of course, I'm not the only one who's...
How are we doing on sound there?
An all-star cast of folks here from the Bungie development team, and I'm going to go ahead and go on down the line and introduce them. If you were here last week, you obviously recognize his face, but Tom Farnsworth, Senior Design Lead. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, yeah. And,
not you guys.
About myself here. I've been
all the crazy
for
chat.
About 12 years, maybe a little longer. It's been a while.
Let's go full screen as well.
And obviously, there's some stuff we're going to be
there
looking
we
at today
go.
that's kind of
How's that, folks?
Yeah.
You know, the Space Tiger logo and into the light there from the early days of Destiny. And I've been fortunate to, you know, I was able to place the Kavastov way back.
Yeah.
Mr. Mycroft, hello.
Did you really?
Yeah, that was something.
Yes, it's called Sifu.
Teams are stronger than heroes is a big team effort, but there's a few things that I'm really having a chance to work proud to interact with players, and then there's some things I'm a little more infamous for, like placing the
I'm on full now.
drop pods and homecoming.
How are we all doing?
So follow him on Twitter, let him know how you thought about that, right?
And then over the past few years, I've been working on seasons
the loudest I can go,
things like the 30th and Into the Light.
Not
There's
better.
a creative lead.
Awesome. Very cool. Thank you very much for your hard work.
Here we
Someone
go.
who's played a lot of it. Excited to go ahead and dive in more with even more of it today. And of course, also we're joined by Chris Proctor, Senior Design Lead here at Bungie. Chris, for the fine folks at home who may not have heard you on a podcast or know anything about you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
If
and
it's
what
too
you
loud,
do
let me
at
know
Bungie?
because I'm at full whack.
Thanks. Yeah, I joined Bungie 4.5 years ago as weapons feature lead for Destiny
Chris
2.
Proctor.
So a bunch of Destiny
Name rings
releases.
a bell.
This will be my 17th with Into the Light.
That all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a bunch of greatest hits.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. We obviously have a lot of stuff to talk through with the Brave Arsenal today. And
Blue
Greatest Hits,
Vets,
I think, is probably the
hello.
best way
How are
to
you
describe it.
doing?
And of course, last but very not least, down at the end, the one and
Lovely
only
to
Kelsey
see
Rice,
you.
systems designer here at Bungie. Kelsey, how you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing great.
All right, well,
for having me.
obviously the third verse, same as the second and the first. For the folks at home who may not know you or know anything about your work,
Sorry,
can you tell
slurp
us a
me
little bit
coffee.
about yourself and what you do here at Bungie?
Yes, I'd love to. First, yes, I'm a systems designer at Bungie. I've been here for about 2.5 years.
System
and
designer,
work
she's cleverer
on
than I am.
A lot of fun stuff like quests and pursuits and progressions, a lot of like spreadsheet design, which I really love.
The fabric that holds all of our adventures together, honestly.
Yes.
Very exciting. Well, obviously, you've had a big hand in Into the Light as well today. We're going to go ahead and
King
dive into
Fats,
that here
hello,
in just a
afternoon.
bit. But, you know, before we go ahead and dive on, is there anything you
King
guys are excited
hello.
about today in particular, or should we just go ahead and show rather than just tell? What do you think? Show it is. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and dive on in. Dive on in, rather. So we have a brand new social space, the Hall of Champions, that we're going to go ahead and check out. Kelsey, Kelsey's the one who's responsible for taking us through that. So shall you return to the throne world, obviously, and dive on in?
Bring me your tithes.
Perfect, excellent. That's right. There are tithes to be gathered. Now,
here we go, throne world malarkeys.
Tom, Hall of Champions is a brand new social space here in Destiny 2. Where is this? Where are we gonna where's this place been? Why are we checking it out now?
Dave, how are you doing, Dave?
Text is carved out just a little bit of the backstage of the tower.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see a few little fun nods here.
Ooh.
To Destiny history.
Yep. All right, we're looking at it now on screen.
Yeah, we've got Kelsey on screen here. We got SweepyBot.
Look!
And this is actually the lead up to the Hall of Champions.
This is where they keep it all the time.
Look, this is where all the decorations are kept.
It's an off season for a lot of the holiday events.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
And
It's tower cupboard. Look.
Some greenery.
This is interesting. All right, so we've
I like that a lot.
Storage room to a degree. So he's carved out space maybe that has been hiding in plain sight potentially for other sweeper pots or red jacks around the tower.
And there's some stuff from the Onslaught, this ADU.
Oh, that's right.
Look at that. That's really cool.
No, and all the space.
Look, Dave, we're in the tower cupboard.
There we go. Here's the Champions Hall.
The
Hall of Champions.
All right, so this is the Hall of Champions.
Oh, it's the Hall of
And
Champions,
just like,
look.
Zer kind of carved out Eternity for the 30th anniversary.
Whoa!
Just kind of set this space aside for us, and Into the Light, where all your armor, your weapons,
Attune.
your rewards. This is going to be your home base for Into the Light.
Excellent. Awesome. All right.
Oh my God.
Kelsey, can you go ahead and show us
It
a little
is
bit? We're going to go
literally
ahead and walk
the
up here.
content vault.
We see a whole bevy of chests, actually. Let's go ahead and start there. What are we looking at?
Look at all
How
the
do we go ahead and
chests.
Start cracking these open, rather.
Yeah, so as you can see, this space is just full of chests. As you can see here, all the class icons on the floor, a little bit like 30th. You can come here
How
to
cool is
redeem
this?
this currency, trophies of bravery that you're going to earn from completing Onslaught and from playing the broad game in Destiny.
Right.
So all of these trophies here, if you progress your
that's
fight
good.
with Shaxx, you'll be able to spend them here at all these
Things to work
chests
towards.
get a really cool set of armor. I can pull open my character so you can see what that looks like on the Hunter.
That's right. Also, too, so for the folks at home, we went ahead and mentioned this as well online, but as a quick reminder, this is actually an armor set that's inspired by year one of Destiny 2. Tom, this is the parade armor set, I believe, is what we're referring to it as.
So like
Parade armor set.
The D2 Year 1 parade armor.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that, Dave.
Homecoming. It's kind of a classic set. We're again like full circle here with we were like beginning the Destiny 2 saga there, and now we're kind of ending the fight here. We're getting ready to take the fight to the Witness, and Shaxx has got this iconic set of armor. We're calling it the Parade Armor 2.0.
Yeah.
And everyone can earn it. It's available to all players.
Excellent.
And there's some other cosmetics.
Is that the real Shaxx?
Play with it too.
Very nice. And also too, for folks out there, we have the Hunter here. Actually, Kelsey, can we check out the armor set one more time?
Yeah, how funny, Cypress. Oh, it's good.
Also,
it's been better.
this is
brand new,
an up-close and personal look, honestly, at this armor set, which will be available to everyone that goes ahead and jumps into the light. Also, too, there's a Titan set and a Warlock set, we should also say. That you can go ahead and see in the key art as well, but obviously this will be arriving on April 9th, so you'll get a chance to go ahead and go hands-on.
All right, okay. So we have seen these.
Fresh, honestly. I'm not too. I wouldn't be upset to go ahead and don that armor.
There's the icon
It's really
for it.
interesting, like setting all these. We're working on all this stuff because we were kind of waiting to finally see that set and finally being able to equip it.
It is, isn't it? It's like
yeah,
parade
honestly.
armor.
All right, so we're obviously equipped. We've got an armor set that we're going to go ahead and be chasing down, but
chests.
We're now hanging out with Shaxx, and is that our site over there as well?
Yes, that is our site.
Oh look!
And one last chest I want to point out here.
Oh,
too.
please.
This one is going to be your hub for just grinding out weapons. So those trophies that you'll be collecting with Shaxx, you can just keep redeeming them here, and you'll be able to get all your guns here.
No, actually,
and this one here is we're bringing back the Gift of the Thunder Gods. So if you need to catch up on your power level,
we're gonna have a nice armor boost thing.
That's something you can do as well.
Sweet. That's right. And honestly, it's again, as a reminder, this is available to all players. So if you've got any friends that maybe aren't quite at that powerful cap. Also, too, actually, to double check, this will bring folks up to the powerful cap, was it?
Powerful, not pinnacle.
That's right. Okay, perfect. All right. So for your friends that want to go ahead and dive in right alongside you, even if they maybe haven't played, very much recently, they got a chance to go ahead and just catch right up.
They'll be ready.
Be ready for day one. That's right. Okay, perfect.
So that brings you up to
so
your
let's go ahead and talk to Shax actually as a starting point. So
Soft
how are
cap.
we going to be working with Shax? Obviously, he's opened up his den of antiquities to us. But Kelsey, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so we need to pull out all the stops in defeating the witness. So Shax has opened up his brave arsenal for us. And as you can see, Shax is really like the shining star of this area.
I'm sure you'll find one.
Panning by all
DK
these
and Mr.
hollow
Mycroft,
Shaxes
yes.
that line the space, which I'll be happy to
Brian,
talk
hello. Did I not say hello? Hello.
But yeah, let's go talk to him.
We're going to vendor in. Ooh, right.
So, over the course of Into the Light, as you earn reputation with him, you're going to be able to progress and get all this cool stuff. One thing in particular I want to point out.
Interesting.
This is one of two keys you need to unlock
A
Superblack.
Superblack.
Containment.
Is that what I'm seeing over there, Kelsey?
Superblack.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and I wonder where that goes.
Is that Superblack as in
Maybe
Superblack
people that are
shader?
D1 vets potentially from back in the day might remember this. Is this what's this?
You
What's
think?
this symbiote we're looking back here?
Yeah, right now it's pretty powerful. It's in containment. But if you keep playing Into the Light, you'll be able to get access to the keys you need to unlock this. And get access to the shader.
Superblack shader coming
All right,
back.
So obviously, too, yes, as a reminder, heads up to everyone. So one of the ultimate rewards available through this will indeed be the return of the Superblack shader.
Oh, yeah?
It's back, finally. It's back. There's probably some song lyrics to go along with that. I couldn't tell you what they are. But I will say to the Destiny
Are they gonna
fans
show
who
us?
read it, we are prepared for you to go ahead and take this on wholesale. So actually, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and just equip Superblack and give it a look really quickly.
Yes!
Chat, how do you feel?
That
Come
is
on.
very,
It does not get
very
much better than
nice.
that.
Bloody hell. I like that a lot. That's lovely.
All right.
Oh, bugger,
So
I'll
Shax
have to
is
grab a
obviously
steal
gonna be there to help us
elsewhere.
get rewards. In addition to the Brave Arsenal and the armor, Superblack
That's
is
great.
waiting for us. So tell us a little bit about our site as well, actually. I'm not sure if many people in the chat know about him. He's usually lived in lore entries, but...
That's
let's go ahead and
Arseite, wasn't
get a
he?
look and see what we're gonna be
Arseite
working
from
with
the,
him on.
Yeah.
Or Arseik, or is that his brother?
Our site has a lot of quests for us.
Ooh.
And we did some pretty interesting things, in my opinion, with some of the quests you can pick up from our site.
You're not going to
they're
show
gonna
us?
unlock a couple things. They also have very
Right.
fun
Jury
puns
duty,
that we had
succession,
a lot of fun working on.
edgelord.
So for every single weapon that we're going to be talking about today, there's
Is that an
a
edge transit?
quest. Once you've completed the quest for that weapon, you're going to be able to
I missed the bloody
unlock
rewards on the
access
bottom.
to that weapon dropping as rewards. But there's two other really cool things.
Edge
that
transit
we can talk about
confirmed.
there. One, we have these special limited edition appearances for the Brave Arsenal.
Yeah.
So completing these quests, you're going to get a guaranteed, curated copy of these limited edition weapons.
Excellent.
Which I'm happy to show because they look rad. And
Rad.
you'll unlock Attunement, which is something I can talk about in a second.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so let's take a look at some of these.
You're nightmare. Hello.
So we can
Look, it's
of
Super
course,
Black. Sorry, we've done
Obviously, for the folks at home, they may
So
remember
that
this
is the
one. I get a hunch
Mountaintop,
that
yeah.
Chat obviously is getting a little excited, but I
There
know,
we
I'm
go.
so excited. The Mountaintop
Micro
has
missile
returned.
frame.
So this is a quick look at the Mountaintop. Obviously, Chris, we're going to dive in more with the whole
Wow.
Brave Arsenal in a little bit, but this is, I believe she touched on the limited edition versions of these, the ornaments that exist on there. Can you tell us a little bit about what the limited edition variants of these are that are available over the course of Into the Light?
Sure, yeah. So the Brave Arsenal
There's a
weapons we
recluse.
dropped from Onslaught.
So it wasn't Home Jury, it was a
and we're
recluse.
Talking a little bit about attunement and whatnot here. There
This is
a
great.
low chance that one will
Ah,
drop as a
right.
limited
We're 3
edition
feet from the
variant,
ground.
which comes pre-equipped with a super shiny ornament that's
Yeah.
locked to that weapon.
Yeah.
So the
Edge
Edge Transit here is the limited edition variant. These are
There's no spike grenades
kind
on
of
there, is there?
exotic
No.
levels of fancy.
Deconstruction.
Yeah.
So you can't apply shaders to the ornaments. You have to remove the ornament first.
There's the new falling guillotine.
The ornaments will only be available up until the final shape launches.
Yeah.
Or the limited edition variants.
Makes sense.
So the base versions will continue to be available.
All right. So there's the ultimate.
Ooh,
I was
so there's
there
gonna be a bit of
version, the
FOMO
limited
here.
edition on there, but other than that, after the final shape launches, people will still be able to get these weapons and keep farming for them.
Yeah, there's like they have super cool visuals. They drop with double perks in both trait columns, but they don't have any other gameplay differences. So if you've got a great base weapon, you don't need to go and get
Just cosmetic.
cosmetic only.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
Right, okay, but the cosmetics
we're
will
able
be
to test these out in a little bit.
there.
So, obviously, we're going to go through all of these here in just a bit. Chat, there's a taste of just a few. We're glad that you get a chance to go ahead and check it out.
I have,
but
yes.
also, too, for the folks that want to go ahead and farm these rolls out.
My,
Kelsey, you just mentioned Attunement. Can you tell us a little bit more about
vault
that
is
before we move
full.
on?
Yes, I'd love to. So, one cool thing that you can do when completing these weapon
Oh,
quests
this is
that
great.
are available at our site is attune to a weapon. So let's say that there's
Right,
a
what's this
weapon you
about?
really want to drop. You can bend luck in your favor and make it more likely for that weapon to appear. So, for example, I can do that now. Let's do Recluse.
Yeah.
So,
Chat seems to be pretty hyped on Recluse.
so if you're looking around, you'll see there's all of these shaxes everywhere, which we just
Loads
had
of
an absolute
shaxes!
blast, working with and coming up with. And once you've unlocked Attunement, you can just freely do this at any time. You can change your Attunement at any time.
Oh, so he's holding the
Choose which
weapon, look,
weapon
to attune.
has a higher chance of dropping. So I'm going to do that now. Okay.
There we go.
Got our thumbs up. We're
Get
good.
the affirmation from Shax. Never hurts.
That's cool.
Can always use more affirmations from.
It never hurts, honestly.
Was that
Shax them
hammerhead there
very
then?
effectively, I might add.
They did say, didn't
Yes. So yeah, at any point you can just visit another one. I could even just go and, unattune and reattune to my heart's content. Just once you've unlocked it, you can do that at any time. So yeah, pick your favorites that you want to chase and
So it's
give them
not
a
for
higher
chasing
chance.
rolls, for chasing
Excellent. All right.
particular
Obviously,
weapons?
the Hall of Champions has a lot in store. There's even more, obviously, chat than is even here. But
Can you
we
not-
see
how's
what
that,
you're saying in
Dave? That's
chat.
weird.
I feel the electricity in the air. I should also note one more thing. You should all go out and farm with impunity to go ahead and get the rolls you want, ultimately, because with the arrival of the final shape, we'll indeed be adding 100 more vault slots. So go out
Whoa,
there,
yeah, our
grab
final
the
shape's
rolls,
100
grab
vault
27 head
slots, right,
strings,
okay.
Hold on to them until you get a chance to Google
remember that
which
now.
one has the god roll. All up to you, but we just wanted to let you know that with the arrival of the final shape, you'll be getting 100 more vault slots. So go ahead and dive on in and grab whatever you want to go.
I'm full, I need them now.
Excellent. All right.
Was it just a tuning then? I didn't see it.
I think that's a solid tour of
All right,
the Hall
okay.
of Champions. I think maybe at this point we go ahead and start diving on in with the Brave Arsenal. Tom, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'll hop in. Let's go clean out some lost sectors.
There we go. Excellent.
Yeah.
We
More
got some demos
vault
to
to
run
fill
as well.
up.
All right, everyone. So this is as a quick look at the Hall of Champions as well. Now we're going to go ahead and dive on in and look at the Brave Arsenal. Now, Chris, obviously you
Here
were
comes the Brave
intrinsically
Arsenal.
involved with kind of setting this whole thing up, with building the Brave Arsenal, deciding what was out there.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you guys landed on this iconic set of Destiny weapons for Into the Light?
Yeah, and we all have our own favorite weapons internally, and wanted to make sure that we delivered on a ton of nostalgia for the whole Destiny 2 weapon set.
Yeah.
If you look on Reddit or Twitter, there are hundreds of weapons that these could be.
Yeah.
We had to narrow it down to 12. It's like we couldn't reasonably fit any more into the activity.
Yeah.
We couldn't necessarily afford to make many.
There's a
more than
blast
that.
furnace.
Here we
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Across Destiny's history, a few recent ones. Most of them are from earlier in D2's
Yeah.
history.
So for those who have been terrorized by Blast Furnace and the Crucible, it's back now.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, Tom, let's go ahead and just kind of walk through these. Let's go ahead and take us at a hung jury I see next as well.
Sure, I can just. Do you want me to?
Okay,
I'll just
start with the
mouse
blast.
over. I'm here. Blast furnace.
Blast furnace, hung jury. All right.
Jury returns as well.
Session.
Succession.
For anyone that hasn't had a chance to dive into Deep Stone Crypt, they can get their hands on a raid weapon as well.
Ah, right. Oh, yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah, please.
Forbearance in there as well. But these are fairly recent weapons, but they are, by default, you have to own the release.
So,
of those
that's
raids
that's a
to actually
sniper, right?
light
I
if
thought
you
for
want
some
to
reason I
get
thought that was
succession, you have to own which
a
one
fusion.
If you want to get forbearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice
The,
forged weapons, weren't they? Some of them are very
Onslaught
nice.
versions of these weapons, or the Brave Arsenal versions, are available to all players. So you get a taste of what, the raw power
Elbows,
of a
rock,
raid
grenade
weapon.
energy.
Yeah. Which honestly, once you get Succession in your hands, suddenly everything
Oh,
feels
right,
so
that's
alive.
good.
Like, it's
Not
like a ton of
demolitionist.
bricks.
Oh, I see.
Let's see. We also have, there we go, Midnight Coup. For anyone who watched last week. thank you,
Midnight
Noah,
Coup.
As well for going ahead and showing this off. Midnight Coup obviously makes an incredibly triumphant return. Actually, can you adjust it just so it shows the waves in the shader, Tom? There we go.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
that never
Superblack
goes
will go well on
so
that.
harkens
Kinetic
back to
tremors.
one of my favorite times in the Black Armory.
Explosive payload.
Excellent. All right, so we have a full list here. So we've gone over all of them in the primary slot. Let's go ahead and move on down to the green.
Oh, here we
ammo
go.
slots
What's
as
this
well.
then?
Obviously, Recluse.
Sifu, isn't
Chat,
it?
you've all noticed that. We're
Recluse.
just as happy that it's back as you are. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else we got in store there. Luna's Howl, of course. Actually, in particular with Luna's Howl, I know we were talking about this a little bit earlier, but
Luna's
these
Howl
weapons are not necessarily their previous state, just kind of held in stasis, but you guys have brought them forward with new perks. You've kind of done some redesigns as well. With Luna Howls in particular, you were mentioning that the Magnificent Howl perk has undergone a rework as well.
Yeah, in its original shipping form, that was way too strong because it would let you
Number of precision final blows for reloading affects total rounds granted.
Fast with
Precision final blows.
Yeah.
He's buggered off.
180 RPM. So we've brought Luna's Howl forward as a 140 RPM hand cannon, but it retains the precision frame, so it's super easy to control the recoil.
Yeah.
We've also redesigned the Magnificent Howl perk, so that now lets you build up stacks of super bullets, a little bit reminiscent of Hawkmoon, with precision final blows, and then you can unleash those on Guardians to do.
But I think they're back up at 5-ish.
It requires a little bit more effort.
Yeah.
And obviously very strong in PvE as well.
Yeah, got to bide your time and actually land those headshots.
Yeah.
I'm saying that mostly to myself in the mirror as I get upset for losing another round of trials, but.
So we had 2 hand cannons in this release, Midnight Coup and Luna's Howl.
That's right, yeah.
We assigned those to 2 different designers.
Yeah, I remember.
And
I think
competition going on.
I got that. I didn't get the Mountain. No, I got that as well, I think, in the end.
So everyone out there in chat right now should let us know which one of those 2 ends up being their favorite. We have an actual debt to settle internally here by the sounds of it. Which one do you think is going to win, Chris?
I'm a little biased. I have my Midnight Coup from the Leviathan raid still in my vault.
Oh, yeah.
I'm deeply attached to that weapon.
Fair enough. All right.
We'll see.
See here. All right. Also,
Elsie's rifle.
Actually, here's a cool one as well. Yeah. This is no longer the Stranger's rifle. This is Elsie's rifle now.
Yeah,
oh, look.
Elsie's no longer a stranger.
It's the same thing.
But yeah, this is a really iconic Destiny 1 weapon that everyone who played through the Destiny 1 campaign would have acquired as the Stranger's rifle. It's come forward with as close to its original feel as we could manage, updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox. It's got a ton of cool new traits. It's really very, very strong, high impact pulse rifle. It's running
Void
rewind rounds perk, which we made for Bolt of Glass.
Yeah.
The D2 version.
Interesting.
Harks back to the original perks on the Stranger's rifle in D1 as well.
And this one already looks filthy, if I might say, with Zen Moment and Desperado on there. Like that.
Filthy.
Yeah.
Did the room get colder, or what just happened, honestly? And also, too, so there's a new, actually...
I'm off pulses at the moment, though. Can't help it.
That back up. There's a new origin trait, pardon me, as well on these.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, the Indomitability trait. Final blows with a light subclass equipped grant grenade energy, and with a dark subclass equipped grant melee energy.
Excellent.
I see.
That sort of duality, and they're reasonably strong books.
Yeah. Grenade energy when playing a light subclass and melee for dark.
Tom, let's go ahead and keep checking out. What else do we have in store here? Forbearance.
Oh, bugger, is it Andrew?
Talking about obviously getting that taste of raid weapons.
Oh, well, that's all right, I suppose.
How did you guys go ahead and bring Forbearance forward also to...
Forbearance! Isn't that the, you know...
doing to kind of retain that classic feel?
Yeah, so we wanted it to feel like the Witch Queen version, but with slightly updated perks. So the perk pools are fairly similar with a couple of spicy additions. So you'll notice Disruption Break.
I can get my hands on one of those now.
A waveframe grenade launcher, super, super strong.
Yeah.
It's not something that you get on the original version.
It'd be disgusting.
Yeah, but it's got all of the old classics.
Yeah.
It's got the Indomitability origin trait instead of the Soul Drinker trait.
Oh no, it is different though, I suppose, Carl. It's updated, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Vow weapon, yes, that's right.
Was that a limited edition ornament on the Recluse as well that you have over there?
Yep, there's a base and
look at the...
Oh, there's 2 ornaments. Yeah, you got a different ornament on it.
There we go. That's again.
I quite like that gold spray, don't you?
As you go ahead and begin your showdown with the Witness, with the arrival of the final shape, doesn't hurt to have one of these sitting on your hip. Obviously, to go ahead and make a statement the moment you walk into the room.
Yeah, and this one is the curated version. The natural drops.
Master of Arms.
The limited edition
Excuse me.
do have
double perk. That's right. Yeah. Excellent.
Okay.
And of course, our beloved Edge Transit.
Edge Transit's a go-go.
Looking at the fan favorite weapons, like we wanted to bring forward some of the strongest weapons.
So the curated one is that is a set drop from doing something, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
A set roll, rather.
Amazing memes associated with this weapon.
Yeah.
We actually brought it forward as one of the strongest heavy ammo grenade launchers.
Yeah, I was going to say, we were talking about that earlier. You're saying this one just hits like an absolute ton of bricks now.
Oh yeah, you can see some of the perks there. It's pretty wild.
I mean, honestly, yeah, this is...
Oh no, actually, I'll be off to do my reset video once this finishes now.
I avoid one specifically, but I'm also picky about that kind of thing. All right, what else do we have here in this bottom row? The one and only, the
Falling Guillotine.
Now, actually,
My
one thing
favorite
that you
sword.
mentioned as we were kind of talking about this earlier as well that was kind of cool is this is also going to be probably the first sword outside of those available in co-designed, I believe, that has sword logic on it as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Metroid, yes,
Seems
that's
like
right.
a great opportunity
IVP,
to,
hello, how you
perk
doing?
on something that isn't from that raid, and
Yeah.
a little bit earlier than we would normally put raid perks onto a new weapon.
Yeah. I'm also going to
Seems
echo
like-
chat here for a second. Is that Eager Edge I see on there?
That is an Eager Edge, yeah.
I thought it was
It'll be
Eager
the
Edge.
Second sword outside of 30th anniversary.
The other half.
Have access to
It would
that.
And,
basically just be the
what's it
slammer
called,
and
the
then
other half?
the falling guillotine
Yeah.
from, yeah, that's
On
it.
the bottom half or the top half, I can't remember it.
Yeah, and this one has like the classic void perk combo of a repulsor brace,
Yeah.
destabilizing rounds. It's good fun, and a lot of other
Ooh,
Just
it's going to
doesn't
roll with
roll, honestly,
repulsor
yeah.
brace and destabilizing rounds.
And then,
Nice.
of course, we're also joined by the Hammerhead. Hammerhead, honestly. It's as long as you're dipping your toe into the world of the Black
Hammerhead,
Armory,
Void,
this
that
is
wasn't it?
obviously
That was one of my
has to come forward.
faves.
Everyone's favorite legendary machine gun.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes, I love the
It
Hammerhead.
just from the sound of the rate of fire, everything about it just is one that lives on in my memories and my dream journals, honestly, at this point. This is looking fantastic. All right, so we have a whole
Whatever
cast of
wet will be
characters. Now, Tom,
selling.
you've got
Intriguing,
some
I don't know.
loadouts set up. You've got some lost sectors that you're going to go ahead and start diving in on. I vote you go in there and start tearing it up.
Okay.
So we're already there. Okay.
Here we go. Let's watch
The
this
classic
in
Mountaintop
action then.
recluse combo here.
Yeah.
And there's some new stuff with Mountaintop too, where you can rocket jump.
Yeah, so we're missing a
Right.
couple, aren't we?
So I'm so glad we got to that point this early because
Ringing nail.
one of the things that was really
Hangnail.
cool about sort of
Completely
seeing this
different.
development process behind the scenes was, obviously one of the core tenets was to make sure that you're retaining that classic feel of these weapons and kind of what made them so great to begin with. But you've kind of done some redesigns and expanded even just on the loot pool, or pardon me, on the
Let's have a
perk
look
pool
and see,
rather.
how
How did you guys kind of
fast
go
this
about the
fires.
process of sort of rebuilding these weapons for this modern era of Destiny?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
we
good
held
that
off
I
on
haven't been to this.
bringing
Is this the
Mountaintop,
Subway one?
Into the sort of modern Destiny because it was just way too strong in both PvP and in
Nice.
PvE.
Yeah.
In PvP, it was like a pretty unpleasant meta when Mountaintop was part of everything.
Ringing Nail was the auto, was it? Right, yes, okay. April the 9th, Dave, so it's only 2 weeks away. 2 weeks today, I think.
We've reduced that a little bit. But we also saw how excited people were for the Danger Zone rocket launcher perk, launching you into the air. So we've made that part of the base behavior.
Plenty of
the
blowy
new,
uppy.
Micro missile frame grenade launcher intrinsic. So we do super
Go on, get your edge
low
transed out.
self-damage and give yourself massive physics impulse.
Yeah. The Team Fortress 2 soldier mains are just suddenly dusting off their rocket launchers in real time right now, obviously. So obviously too is going ahead and adding just not only to the perk pool but kind of the intrinsic feel of these weapons. Were there any others in particular when you guys were working on them where you're like, yes, this is how this change needs to go? Like obviously,
What is
Magnus
that?
and Howl got to change, but is there anything else in that pool that feels like it was really kind of a cool leap
Void,
forward for
right?
these
Void.
weapons?
I think Blast Furnace is a good example because the Black Armory version rolled with scopes.
That's very true,
which,
Dave.
Like everyone would just pick the best scope. Like internally, we felt like the Rasmussen ISA scope was.
This is a feeling
by far
of
the best,
going
really,
from
really
D1
clean.
to
Yeah.
And
D2
with the
age
changes
of
to
right.
damage fall off on weapons, zoom doesn't matter that much anymore anyway.
Yeah.
So it comes pre-equipped with that scope geometry, but it can roll barrels instead. So you get all the benefits of stats.
Oh,
and
awesome.
Stats are already pretty juiced.
Yeah.
But you have that classic scope geo.
Actually, also too, to channel chat one more time, as a quick heads up as well, these weapons, while they won't be craftable, they are going to be enhanceable. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah. So these weapons will retroactively be enhanceable when the final shape comes out. So any drops that you get during this initial period, you'll be able to enhance them.
Excellent. Okay, so you want to make
Right,
sure to really
okay.
hold on to those god rolls.
So you've
that,
got
like, .gg,
it's kind of like a
whatever I told you about.
halfway.
Yeah.
It's like an aid to farming,
All right, so
then I
Tom,
suppose.
you've swapped your loadout now. Is this Blast
With
Furnace?
the,
that you were-
attunement.
Yeah, you were just talking about Blast Furnace, so I thought I'd hop over to it.
It's thematic, yeah.
Nice and smooth, like it always was.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is returning. It was the
Kelsey,
grenade
actually,
launcher
too,
they were
on your
using at the
side,
start.
obviously
This is the
having
Blast
this
Furnace is using now, I
atmosphere of
believe.
Rewards to work with has been pretty exciting. As you kind of again, sort of hatched your plans of how players would go about getting these, kind of what role did these weapons play, I guess, in the overall reward structure?
Yeah, of course.
There's
so
your
we wanted
hammerhead.
the rewards of this release to be all about the weapons. And
Yeah.
the shining stars, they're awesome.
Zed Hero, hello.
I saw people were asking a little bit
Oh, well
about
done,
what
Omega
we're
Days, that's
getting
cool.
from Onslaught.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chests in there, and every single chest has a weapon in it, and all of those chests can react to attunement. So if you attune a weapon anytime you see a chest, it's going to happen. So
Well, we've got some black armory
every
weapons making a
every
nice
set, not every wave,
return.
every set,
As well as the Mountaintop, Luna's
there's a chest
Howl,
weapon in it. If you do
Forbearance
it
is in there.
At higher difficulty, there are 2 chests. They both have weapons in them. And if you keep the ADU alive throughout the entirety of Onslaught, there's another bonus chest available. So you can get a lot if you just keep yourself.
Bloody hell,
kicking
you're gonna
and
get
get all the way
showered in
through
loot
there,
with this,
keep the
aren't we?
ADU up. There's a lot of guns to be had.
So those folks who are going to dive into the Legend 50-wave version of Onslaught are going to be well rewarded for those efforts. I'm asking partially for myself, obviously, as well, and my fire team at home who might be listening.
Weapons team is really excited about it.
I don't know. I think they finished at 5 o'clock for the Diamond medallion, which is gone now. But you have to watch the Bungie stream directly to actually get the emblems, I
blast
believe.
furnace dropping from the chest. You don't have to.
How you doing, Knucklehead? Good to see you.
Yeah.
We love that.
Actually, also too is you guys are also players of the game. Chris, were there any roles or weapons in particular where it was just your personal favorite that you had a lot of fun with in a playtest, or?
Probably of these weapons, my favorite is blast furnace.
Yeah.
With that classic scope and the role that I've
Which
got
one was
on
blast
mine,
furnace
what
again?
I'm gonna try and
Sorry, I
get in
completely
retail
forgot.
Is Headseeker Kill Clip, which is like just really nasty in PvP.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to. I'll put another few hundred hours in Crucible.
I'll be right there with you, honestly. The moment I can put Dead Man's Tail down again, that will be the one that I'll pick up immediately after. Kelsey, also too, is I know we were talking a little bit earlier. You've been deep into the Onslaught playtests as well. So that means in addition to the Brave Arsenal, you've got everything else at your beck and call. What are some cool builds you've been working on, honestly, to go ahead and really emphasize these new weapons?
Yeah.
Well, it's a nice wad of weapons to chase, isn't it?
Solar Warlock I found is really, really fun in Onslaught because you can find a lane and just completely nuke it if you get your unlimited grenades going. You can just completely destroy. So I've been.
You have to have a Bungie stream up and leave the volume on.
Howl.
Yes, leave the volume on as well. That's right, Omega. Sorry about that.
Fair.
Yeah, I tend to get a little feral.
I know he's bedhead. Don't worry.
I was having heal clip on it or something.
Look,
can
it's a
give me
super
that
fast
extra
farm.
Staying power I need to keep that ADU up.
It's part
So
of
you're
you
just
got to be
changing
in
over now.
the fight as much as you possibly can, and I say that.
Oh yes,
partially
there's
as
the
a boy
Mountaintop
hunter who
there,
crutches on
and the
invincibility
Recluse,
away right away, so I
and the
understand
Edge
and
Transit in
respect
this
the
loadout.
hustle that I don't end up having. Also, too, we got a question from chat.
So the blast is the pulse.
from
Blast furnace is the
I think
pulse
is how you pronounce
rifle.
the name. My mistake.
Okie doke.
If you get it correct. But just to reiterate, will these weapons be attainable after the final shape arrives?
Yes, the base weapons will be, but the limited edition variants with those sweet ornaments will not.
Excellent. All right. So again, make sure you go ahead and dive on in once Into the Light is here, and make sure you get that I was there card, more or less. At least again, speaking for myself. So also too is I heard.
Hey,
you guys
Great
mention
Dragon, how you
briefly
doing?
Curated roles as well, because kind of like a part of the quest process, was it with Shax or our site rather?
With our site, yes.
Thank you. That's right. So is this ones that you guys have set up where it's like this is
It's
is
nice,
the
that,
go-to,
mine.
this
That's
is
gonna be
our-
fun. I'm
from our
gonna enjoy
opinion,
using
like
this,
one
I
of our
think.
favorites, or what was the process of kind of building those curated roles?
Yeah, we try to deliver something which is like an extremely good role, not necessarily the single perfect role, because we want you to have a reason to go in and get excited for those drops.
Yeah.
But like we
Yes.
would say, they're a 70-80% god roll
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, on the way, certainly.
Yeah,
and also, too,
70-80%
remember,
God
everyone,
roll
you're
in the
getting 100
curated
more vault
rolls.
slots once the final shape comes out, so go ahead and just farm away. Now's the time.
Don't care if I pay
sorry,
for the
Kelsey,
content,
you
but
were
it's
gonna
nice
say
to have to
something
grind for the
Yeah, we
weapons
also
again.
just
It's
wanted
boring.
to make sure people
Yeah, I
aren't
do
completely at the
understand
mercy
that
of
point of view as
RNG
well.
when it comes to getting these limited edition variants. So if you
But they
log
do
in,
have
you
a
do those
different
quests at our
perk
site,
pool, an updated
you can
perk
get
pool to them.
one guaranteed copy of a limited edition of each weapon with that curated roll.
I suppose it's the only way you can update the
So we're
weapons,
getting-
really,
again,
unless you just
I
update
think
the perks for
obviously
the weapons they've
Tom
already
is
got.
here in the heat of battle, so to speak. But
I don't know how
the
practical
origin
that would
trait, we
be.
just got another question about actually. So for the folks at home, it's indomitability, or?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. And that one, can you again walk through that origin trait for us one more time?
Yeah, so on Final Blows, it grants you grenade energy if you're running a light subclass.
Here we go. We got it on screen.
Yeah, there we go.
Right, okay.
So yeah, which would be Arc Void or Solo, or melee energy if you're running a darkness subclass, which would be
I
Stasis.
love my nade launch. It's
So I can
lovely.
go in there's a stasis main and just throw all the shurikens I possibly have. Yeah. There's a more technical thing for that. I'm sorry, I got it wrong.
Those Hold Deer is now available for those who are
All right,
chasing
let's
it.
see
What's
here.
that, Benny?
And also, too, actually, we talked kind of at the beginning about what it was like to sort of pare down this list of weapons. down
Nothing
to 12.
said, no.
Can you tell us a little bit about
These
that
aren't
process? I can't
craftable.
imagine it was
They're
anywhere near
tunable,
simple.
which is a new thing they're bringing
12
in.
was a really small number when you're looking at that set of weapons, and if
Yeah.
we'd gone by
But they didn't really go into the attunement
lists
too much
on
as to
the
how
internet
it
or even
works.
internally,
Yeah.
could easily have ended up being half hand cannons. We had to restricted ourselves to 2.
Fair.
There were a lot that could easily have made the cut that we
Yeah.
just couldn't We just couldn't fit them in.
That's fair. I mean, honestly, though, between Midnight Coup and Luna's Howl, like a very, very solid cast to go ahead and come out of the gate here with.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the emblem,
They're
sorry.
really strong. And
They,
we definitely wanted to get that spread of experience across the first few years of Destiny 2 as well.
Yeah, honestly, and also too is even recalling all the way back to the Black Armory. That's I think a set of weapons that so many of us think back to so fondly. Again, I think one of the goals here was to go ahead and retain that original feel. You guys went ahead and
There's a
added
lost
bunch of
sector I
perks.
never
Can you
bothered
tell
with,
us what
hardly.
that process was like in terms of making sure those perks matched up with that feel of the weapon?
Yeah, and in cases where we have multiple weapons in the same
Will
archetype,
Mountaintop
so
still
say
have
we've got 2 pulse
self-aiming
rifles, 2
ammo? I don't
handguns,
know.
We assign those to different designers. And
Just
like,
said
make sure
micro
that
missiles.
The roles that they occupy in the sandbox were sufficiently different. We also would look at the most popular roles that the weapons had originally.
Oh yeah, I
make
remember
sure
this one,
that
yes.
those still
That's the one
appear.
with the big room and
Otherwise,
the
it meant having to
servitor
redesign
down on
some
the
perks,
bottom.
which would be too strong in today's sandbox.
Yeah.
Bottom.
That kind of thing. But yeah, and then introducing.
Oh, there we go. So
when
that's
you
the
go and you look
succession,
at,
is it?
A blast furnace in your vault or something. Like, man, I wish I could roll X perk that came out after that, right? Like,
Yeah.
And made sure we put a few of those in there as well.
Yeah, and there's also, I'm not sure if we've seen it on screen yet, but there's a new perk that'll be joining this pool as well, won't there?
Yeah, there is. There's in this build, it's called Last Stand. The
Greensman, hello!
but
Yeah, I don't
that's
think they're gonna show it
pretty
to us,
sweet.
are they,
They'll
Cole?
bring
You
out
can see it in the art, they
description
said.
of that when Tom is out of danger.
Which weapon is it on?
There was one. It was on Blast Furnace, I think.
Where's Blast Furnace? There it is.
Let me get a
Yeah,
shot.
the
Oh,
pulse.
there we go. All right, well, we'll let him defend himself briefly. But we do have a couple questions from chat as well. So there's one that
Good
asks,
lord!
there we go. Can we grind
Dave,
Onslaught multiple
18
times for
months.
multiple
Bloody
drops?
hell, only
I'm
seems like
assuming this is just
17
go ahead and
months.
dive on in and
Thank
grind
you
your heart's
so
content.
much, Dave. That's
Yes,
brilliant.
You'll be getting weapons every
You're
run.
a
You'll also be getting,
diamond.
currency from shacks that you can bring back, and you can throw in that chest that I showed
Where
you.
the
So you
final
can just
blows,
keep
right?
opening
Grant
that chest.
bonus
So,
damage.
yeah, just keep going.
Dive on in, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
go ahead and chase
interesting.
that roll, whatever you want. Also, too, one more quick question.
So that's
from
a new
chat.
one, Last Stand.
Mega125358, pardon me, Mega, asks, can you take the limited edition ornament off
Pity
and
Prelude,
put it
thank you
on
so much for the
another copy
follow
of
on
the weapon, or
Twitch.
is it just on
Very
that
kind,
weapon?
welcome,
So
welcome.
you can remove it. You can't put it on something else. It's
Hey,
locked
Big
in.
Rob, how you doing? I'm doing good, how are you?
I mean, honestly, when it looks that good, you just got to go ahead and stick with what you got, you know?
Yeah, if players have a favorite shader that they want to put on a weapon, they can remove it and put the shader on.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't shade the ornament.
You can go ahead and photo finish it up to your heart's content, obviously, that option. Or Superblack, obviously, when the time arrives.
DK's in the meeting, but lurking in chat.
So, Tom, what are you running right now?
I've just been hopping around with all the weapons here. Now I've got Blast Furnace and LC's rifle on. I know double primary isn't always meta, but
We're going to make it meta for the sake
So,
of it.
LC's
pretty solid
is
one.
the Void one, is it? Yes, this is
no, here's
Blast
that new perk
Furnace.
that you both were talking about, Last Stand on.
Again, reminder, this
Blast
name will be
Furnace.
changing in the live version.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Hey,
weapon
Motorhead,
final
yeah,
blows,
there's a
grant
join
bonus
button
damage,
there should be
melee
somewhere.
and grenade final blows,
And then you
larger
can pick
damage
what
bonus
level you want. There's
stack.
3
So once
levels.
you
There's
get this
a
perk
join
reroll, it's very
button,
strong.
or at least there
Yeah.
should be. But
Nice way to go
if
ahead
you're
and
on
clear out a bunch of
Apple
red bars and
phones,
then take
apparently
down
it's a
that
bit
yellow
tricky
bar
to
we can
find
use
it,
to go
or
ahead and do
even if it
everything correctly.
exists on Apple phones.
Yeah, it ties nicely into the origin trait as well, because the origin trait grants you energy for your abilities, and then you get bonus damage for getting.
Lord Scribble, thank you
Creates
so
that loop on it,
much.
so you just become the
Giving out 2
self-fulfilling prophecy
community
of death
subs,
at
that's
that point.
totally
Which,
marvelous.
as a guardian,
Thank
is
you,
never a bad place
thank
to find
you.
yourself, frankly.
That's very kind of you.
Let's see here. Actually, also, too, is, I know we touched, obviously, on Chris's personal favorite being Blast Furnace.
Oh,
Kelsey, is there anything when you saw
Splendid.
this land
Good
back on the list of
lord,
the Brave Arsenal
18
where you were like,
months,
finally,
Cole, that's
that one's
wonderful.
back?
18, whoopee! Oh, that's very kind. Thank you, Cole. It's been an absolute
I mean,
pleasure.
that's just smart, honestly. That just makes sense. Tom, how about you? Is there anything in particular that obviously having taken such a big hand in helping design?
Ooh, I like
sort
some
of the
nice
final of this
ornaments.
stuff?
I like a nice ornament.
What are your favorite weapons and roles that have come out of this?
I'm pretty basic, pretty easy. I really am excited about Recluse and Mountaintop.
Yeah.
Like I just love that combo of being able to like get in close with an SMG.
Hasn't told me who they've gone
and
to,
get
though,
the damage
Scribble,
perk
the
going and
community
feeling really
subs.
powerful, then being able to switch
do that sometimes.
to the grenade launcher and fire off some like
funny.
little mini rockets. And be able to play
Oh, here we
around
go.
with
Now it's there.
getting a little more
Cool.
airborne.
Splendid.
It's just fun.
So it's called the Balding
can already
Balding
imagine
Bogan. Congratulations, you've got a tier 1 membership on Twitch, and that's from Scribble, and to Vormilac as well. There we are, that's brilliant.
Up, but it's a lot harder to do now. Like I remember with Mountaintop back
Thank
in the
you,
day,
Scribble.
I would just like shoot my feet on purpose and like it was usually like an instant death, and so you can really you get a lot more up close and
I'm getting
personal
myself
with it.
sorted
Yeah.
here. Oh dear, that rankle's been burped. Ages
flirting
I've
up
been
there,
for
guys
6
aloft,
months.
just murdering
6
everyone.
months of splendidness. Lovely. Thank
But
you
that is to
very
say,
much.
Now there's an opportunity for more than
You're an
just warlocks to be
absolute
the floating weapon
diamond.
platforms out there in the game. I know, Kelsey. I'm sorry. we can share.
Yes.
We can share the abilities.
Particularly with the redesign of Manticore, there's a fun strategy. I don't know how super effective it is, but
Yeah.
like Mountaintop to launch yourself way up into the air.
Yeah.
Switch over to Manticore.
Yeah.
And you can just hover around.
Just seems like a fever dream I had one time, honestly. Also, too, for the folks at home that may not have seen the Manticore kind of redesign, can you tell us a little bit, too, about how the intrinsic perk on that works now?
I barely touched the
Yeah, so
Manticore.
it's- the base functionality of the way you use the weapon is fairly similar. We've tightened up its activation, so it will no longer activate if you're running downstairs and that kind of thing, which is pretty irritating. You can also just deactivate it by holding reload, and we'll do that quick special reload animation.
Cheers,
before you
Motorhead.
have to wait for it to
Excellent,
expire
lovely.
or,
Very kind of
switch
you.
off the weapon.
Scribble, you burped that
And then
rankle
the,
there.
Catalyst,
Lovely.
instead of just giving you damage resistance, now gives
No,
you
I
a void
didn't. It still
overshield,
didn't get me bloody slammer.
which, of course, also gives you damage resistance, but can tie into void builds in a pretty synergistic way.
It will
Very
be
nice, honestly, yeah, between
resumed
that,
when it comes
Devour,
around again.
Mine, obviously, there's going to be a lot of mobile weapon.
Survivability as well. It also decreases enemy accuracy against you, similar to the
Slammer.
Order
Banged
Arrow,
up the
so
slammer. I
you've got
was,
a ton
yes.
more like damage resistance. You've got an overshield, and enemies are missing you all the time. So it's combined with being able to launch yourself up into the air easily with Mountaintop. It's good fun.
That's also, too, actually, we got a question from chat that is, what's the difference between the new perk and Golden Tricorn? They sound pretty similar.
They do have kind of similar functionality. The big one is that the Golden Tricorn bonus is large, but doesn't stack once you get it. So the uptime on the new perk, whose name I can't remember,
Yep.
it's not in this book, we changed it, is that the uptime is higher.
Excellent. Okay.
All right.
Makes sense. Also, too,
Cop that.
we got another chat as well. Chat question, pardon me, I should say. Will the weapon ornaments for Luna's Howl and the Recluse be equipable for the new versions of those weapons?
Yes, they will.
Oh, awesome.
Both for the base
All right, so the
versions
old
and for
ornaments
variants.
will
You
go
can
on the
put
new versions of
ornaments that you've
those
got.
weapons.
Players have already noticed that some of those are showing up later in the season.
Yeah.
Thank you, Omega Des.
For anyone out there that might go
Forza
ahead and check
Verica
through
and
the
Generu
database,
Oh
they
my
Cash
might
goodness,
notice
Splash.
thank you
something
so
potentially.
much
What
for the
a
kind
marvelous
and
message
generous
you are.
Cassius Splash. You are blinking marvellous. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Excellent. All right, so we're doing a pretty good job here. Tom, I got to say, it seems like you're making
It's
some pretty
very
good progress in these lost
kind.
sectors.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like he's played them before.
Maybe once or twice, potentially. You never know.
I did work on EDZ. It's been a while, though.
So Tom, actually also too is, as you've kind of been helping sort of build a lot of what Into the Light is going to be, what was the role that these weapons
Slammer.
played? Like
I
why
barely
is
knew her.
Shaxx
Which is
choosing
green,
now to go
hello.
and re-equip us with this particular set of antiquities?
And part of the idea is that it's like this forbidden arsenal, right? The
That's
things
nice, that I like the
are,
look of that.
that we've kind of set aside, at least in the Crucible and other spaces.
They haven't
and
said anything about it,
now
said
in
so
this kind of
probably
dire
not.
time with our backs against the wall, we need to, kind of set aside those conventions and really take every advantage we can in the fight against the Witness.
Shedwich, hello. How are you? I'm well. How are
In
you?
this moment, with Into the Light.
Thank you, Omega
it's
Day.
a
That's
great
so
time
kind of you.
to hop in and play if you haven't been playing, or if you want to catch up. And we're going to give you the weapons you need to be ready for the final shape. Like as long as you show up every week, you do the work, you're going to get like an incredible arsenal.
All right. So are these going to be released
Particularly if
in
you're
stages then, do you think?
At some of the
Ooh, nice coffee, lovely coffee. I'm still chugging on some
Get
coffee.
yeah.
Yeah.
in transit and be competitive already.
Yeah. And also too, I just got word from back at home that also Noah is apparently back at home after last week's stream in chat, cheering everyone on. So if everyone out there wants to give him a quick yeah, great in chat, now's the time.
Yeah, great. Yeah, that was funny last week, wasn't it? We noticed that, didn't we?
Alrighty.
You just went, yeah,
I
great.
really like auto-loading host.
He was way too into the zone.
yeah.
It's, I mean, I've
Feel
got,
strong.
I've got a Fighting Lion, Pardon Our Dust loadout that obviously hinges pretty heavily on auto-loading holster because I never want to stop shooting any grenades. I'm one of those. I'm sorry, everyone. We're getting some love for Noah in the chat. All right, love to see it.
I'm
so
burst
also
of
too,
getting
actually,
outside
you know,
me tea
over
and
the course
watching you
of
watching them.
developing kind of
Discord!
this new reward
Discord's
structure,
here.
was there anything about it where you're
Discord's
like, all
there.
right, this is
I haven't
like
said anything about
Onslaught is set up
exotic
just
weapons, have
right.
they,
Like,
Big
what was it
Rob? I
like kind of
wonder.
building this structure for players to go ahead and just reinvest in, I guess.
Yeah. I think when we finally got the loot explosion
I don't know whether or not-
going,
Yeah.
there's this whole
It has motored ahead,
conversation,
definitely. Much
how
more
much
interesting than
fuel
last
you
week. I
open
was
the
good to
chest
see
and
the
all this
Onslaught
stuff,
mode, but
and all these people working together doing tech stuff to make
this
sure
had a
it
lot
all-
more to show. I want to go
all
and have a
worked
little.
great
Well,
and
they're not going
everyone
to show
doing
us too
their
much
part,
more
and
about
then,
the
you know, finally getting in
social
there and
space. But I thought the
just-
social space
just
was
running
good.
through and seeing everything just
Yeah.
like I guess all of your work just like flying.
The
through
final
the
shape when you get
airspace.
by in the pack.
It was
Well,
just
oh no, there'll
really
be more
satisfying, and it really
in the
felt-
final shape, I
really
think,
felt like it was
Rob. But
coming
I
together.
don't
I'm
think
also
there'll
really
be.
partial
Well, I
when
haven't
we
mentioned
start
anything
getting,
about this into
more
the light one.
icons,
Remember, this is
and
in 2 weeks'
art
time when
coming
this is
in,
coming
the
out.
space really started to feel tangible when
that
Shax
sounds good, doesn't it?
finally had the guns in his hands in the,
Yeah.
and all the hollow shacks for a while. They're just like
right.
this, you know.
Did you have that
Nice.
vision of the Hollow Shacks like right away? You were like, this is how we want it to be, or was it just what was the evolution of that space like when you guys were building it?
Hey, the Gogs unit, how you
It
doing?
was really fun
We've had the
working
Mountaintop, we've had
with all
Midnight
this
Coup, we've
stuff.
had the Recluse, we've had
It-
Blast
we
Furnace.
had a
we've
bunch
had,
of people in the room. Everyone who's
was
dedicated to
it
the space in some
Commemoration?
capacity, and we were just
we've
brainstorming
had,
together and laughing and coming up with all
Hammerhead is back,
these fun
Edge
ideas. So
Transit
it was
is
a huge
back.
collaborative process.
all I
And
can
I think
remember
that's
at
what's
the
so
moment.
magical about working in games is you get to work with all these people who know all these things that you don't.
Show up
make
and work.
something
Yes,
so cool
that's
and
right.
awesome.
Chasticott. Hello, how you
Actually,
doing?
Also, too, we got one more quick question from chat that caught my eye. Is the Master of Arms perk as powerful as before?
No, it's had to be toned down a little bit.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still very strong. But yeah,
The Master of Arms
original
perk, that was the
version.
Recluse perk,
Kind of in a league of
wasn't
its
it?
own, certainly.
PS5 got an update.
All right, Tom. So
Destiny.
what's your
Hey,
what's your
Ozone.
cut right now? Is it basically just Old West gunslinger?
I mean, I haven't had a chance to play with all these guns either, so I'm just having fun over here. Like you can do your stream over there. I'm just gonna play with Midnight Coup here, which just it just feels so snappy and crispy. Like I just gotta point it in the right direction. And it
This
does
one
a
has,
lot of the work.
Oh, tickety boo,
explosive rounds and
thanks.
kinetic tremors. Is that what it has? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Like you can just, you don't even really need to be that accurate, I guess, with this roll. I can just kind of shoot around enemies. And
Make
it
them
does-
dance like in the Old West.
Zalo
Pretty sure
Supercell.
this is still
I
the
love that.
highest aim assist of any legendary hand cannon in the game too.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
That's what are some roles, by the way? So obviously, I think they each kind of have their different PvE and PvE flavors. But in the PvE trenches, are there any roles in particular
we've
with this
seen
new
everything
kind
there
of
is
set
to
of perks that
see.
you were really caught off guard by or
Hey,
surprised
Philip
by?
Roach, how you doing?
I mean, Firefly kinetic tremors is really, really strong. I think that was actually the role that I know is
Firefly
Yeah.
kinetic
last week.
tremors
Yeah,
sounds
he was making
nice.
it look pretty good,
Yeah,
thankfully.
he's smart.
And Noah's all right at the game, as it turns out.
Yeah. What else? I think the role that we've got here on Edge Transit, which is Cascade Point left column,
Yeah.
being able to just like mag dump
Yeah.
a whole drum grenade launcher, it's really strong.
Yeah.
The burst damage
Whoa.
potential is wild.
Mind you, these are just
And also, too,
bog standard
actually,
lost things,
another
aren't they, I
question
think?
from chat. To get the double perk.
No one.
rolls on the
No,
weapons,
that's just
do
our
you high-level
our
onslaughts, Or
guessings.
is there a
That
chance for
is.
them to drop with double perks in each column, regardless?
Yeah, I think so, Grey
There's
Dragon. I think there's
always a
quite. It looks
chance.
like there's going to be quite a bit here. It's 2 months, isn't it? Still to go, but
And also, too, just a quick reminder is the quests from from our site, rather. Those ones have a higher chance of giving you one of the limited edition variants, or
Those give you the curated ones, right? The
Yes,
Curated?
those
That's
are
right,
the
thank
curated
you.
ones. So pretty much that's a guarantee that you can get them. But anytime you get a brave weapon, there's a chance that it will have the double perks and the awesome appearance on it. So
all right. So you got a
it was
chance
actually
of
a
double
really fun
perks on
thing.
every
Once
drop.
it kind of got that implemented, playing through the first time, you just naturally got one.
Yeah.
Like you'll be in a playtest and like, oh, I got one. I got
Yeah.
a limited edition one. It's just a really fun,
it's
fun
kind of
feeling.
even just that excitement of like when you're out there doing a dungeon farm or whatever the case is, and you're checking through all the guns that are sitting in your mailbox, and you're just like, oh, that initial set of rolls is pretty cool, and then you click in and you're like, wait, I can curate this to exactly what I want it to be. Like that moment's always pretty rewarding, honestly. So as a quick reminder to everyone in chat, so the Brave Arsenal will be able to drop from Onslaught
Right.
at every stage, was it? Every 10 levels?
Yes, every set.
Excellent. Okay, set. Thank you very much.
All right. So the 10 levels is a set, and you can get a brave level from a brave weapon from
all
every
right, Tom,
set,
which
which is every
next
10
on the
levels.
list? Which-
So you can get
which slot
5
sector
brave
is going
weapons
to
from the
wilt against your
15th
powers?
level.
I'm
1.
gonna go and I don't know what it's called, but it's on the top of the rocks here, I think, right? That's where it's at? I'm trying to remember.
There it is down
Go
there.
ahead
Look.
and drop on down in.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Those fallen aren't going to be safe for long.
Yeah. Can't die from
I have, Richard. Yes.
true. That would. Who could possibly do that? That's what we have the Mountaintop to do, or to use for rather to get those skills on
Actually, I
ourselves.
think a lot of people are kind of holding off on it to see how it sort of bears up after the first couple of weeks. I'm actually buying it.
And actually also
I'll be
so
buying it in
a lot of
April.
questions
That's
in
my
chat
decision.
about
Yes, that's
the
the
pools, of course, that are
finances
gonna
said,
be
right, you can buy it in
available.
April,
The
so I'm going
weapons
to
are
do
gonna be
that.
available. You and your team over on the weapons team have also gone ahead and authored a blog that will be hitting Bungie.net tomorrow, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's going to list out all of the weapons and all of the perks that can appear on them. So.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm
They've
really
got
sure
a
about
blog
the
coming
perks
out about all the weapons and all the
So there'll be,
perks. That sounds quite
plenty of
nice.
opportunities for all the build crafters out there to go ahead and go nuts and kind of imagine their most exciting opportunities, really.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to be able to get them quite
Actually,
easily,
so
I
also
think.
Too, you know, we've talked a lot about the Brave Arsenal.
but
Let's
I
go
think
ahead
that
and touch
I think they may be
on
time
the
gated
Parade
perhaps.
set
Do you think?
again. What was kind of the inspiration behind that set and kind of bringing it forward now? This is kind of like a full circle moment, rather, that I know Tom was mentioning. But you know, why is Shaxx choosing now to equip us with this armor set?
I don't know.
I frankly wasn't as involved in those kind of conversations.
No, it's okay.
It was actually really
Here we go.
fun. Oh, look, beautiful.
Yes, April
Kinda
purchase, I
waiting
think.
to see how we're gonna end up looking.
Never got
in
the
end.
OG
We weren't
Mountaintop,
really
so
sure right
many
away which armor
crucibles.
set we were
Yeah,
getting.
it was
Here we go.
crazy
So
grind
excited to see him in
on
the-
both of them.
See him in the chest.
Yeah, it was. I think honestly that first look at them in the
Wasn't
in the
it
key art,
two-hand
you know, obviously there was
cannons?
an
The
initial
Lunar
glimpse,
Howl was
and it's
an
weird because
upgrade
even
of
as
it,
soon
or
as
was
they
there
left,
like
they were
a?
almost
I
like
can't
everyone was
remember.
just immediately
There was two of them in
captivated
some
by
shape,
Onslaught,
wasn't there?
Immediately captivated by like, is that blast furnace in that Warlock's hands? Who knows?
If you're trying to bring back players' favorites, like there is so much nostalgia for that Parade armor set.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
I don't even
back,
remember.
updating it a
Did we
little bit,
get
like,
that Parade
I still
armor set
run the,
as an actual set?
The Parade armor set on my.
There we are, and we got the
So
Superblack.
have that
Superblack
classic
shaders
look
coming
on his
back
name.
as well.
And obviously getting a chance to go ahead and chase down Superblack doesn't hurt either.
That's nice. Not
very
forgotten.
cool when you
Thank you, Jawada. Thank you.
Won't say much.
I knew there was something like that.
Excellent. Alrighty.
No, I don't know. I think,
let's
Agent,
go
what
ahead
it
and
is
take one
that
more
it's
quick
like
run through. So
like
is
a
there
concept
anything else
art
actually?
or in
So
a
I know
book
we've had
kind
a
of
chance to
stuff,
walk
but they
through the
never
Brave
may be
Arsenal.
implemented.
Tom, in particular on your side, you know, we've gone ahead and kind of gone around the horn over here. Is there anything about this kind of new set of weapons and sort of the role they play and Into the Light that's got you excited about kind of the overall sandbox now that we're going to have
forgot
available
it.
to us?
What was it called? Not Forgotten. Sorry, I forgot.
I'm really excited about a lot of these weapons are they're not god rolls, but they're pretty close to it.
And
Like,
there
if
you have life in a
show
nutshell.
up every week and you do the
Yeah,
weekly
it
quest,
looks
you're gonna
great.
get something that's
I like the weapons as well.
pretty
I like the look of it
powerful.
all so far.
And it's going to be like, for example, just looking at like the Hammerhead here, it's got rampage and killing tally on it. That's just incredible.
never stops
Like for PvE, yeah, it
What's
just
killing
never
tally?
stops
Increase the
firing, right?
weapon's
Like, and then you're
damage.
also increasing
Oh.
damage every time you take an enemy out, which is cool. Like, again, they
That
get
does
one
sound
of these
nice,
weapons
doesn't it?
too, and they like.
Oh, Major Kurgan,
I think
thank
I might
you
have
so
glossed
much
over
for giving
earlier,
out a
but,
community sub. That's lovely.
Edge
Let me
Transit
flick
with
my
Cascade
screen
Point,
to
like,
see
you
who it's
get a
gone to
kill,
now, because I've just
and then you
realised that
can
it doesn't
dump the
work
whole mag in,
on
like,
my
2
feed.
or 3 seconds, which
And
is
that's gone
really
to
powerful.
Ace
And I
Manlive.
think
Thank you
people are
so
gonna
much,
find a lot of
lovely.
great
Major Kurgan, lovely.
synergies
Thank you
between
very
these
much.
weapons. Like I was even getting,
Bloody lovely.
Mountaintop,
Super lovely smashing.
Recluse and
As
Cascade,
Bim Joen used to say.
Transit felt great. Like I could like
Hang on,
use the
I'll bring up my other one
SMG,
now.
while my Mountaintop is reloading, and then like getting kills with those activates Cascade Point, and I could swap over and dump the mag for Edge Transit, and like I could see similar things with Hammerhead.
Pwah.
and
Sounds like a lot of hard work to
Barons,
me.
Or with
Queen's
Pulse's
Knight,
rifle.
hello, how you doing?
And then like there's also just some classic weapons here that I really miss that I'm really excited for Blast Furnace to be back, and
Yes.
I'm excited to see what it does to the meta with these being like relevant in the power game again and being something that is accessible to players new and old.
Yeah. Someone who spends a lot of time in the Crucible, I'm terrified already. Proctor, thank you very much for all the hard work on that. See you in
I
yours,
can't wait to use
obviously.
these non-slaughts as well.
all right,
Do you think
so I we're
Gambit's
probably
going to be...
a point now.
This
We've
is
gone ahead and
basically
checked out the
a
rewards, we've checked out the
replacement
new
for
social
Gambit, I
space, we've
suppose.
checked out the Brave Arsenal. It's probably about time for us to go ahead and start wrapping things up here. Mr. Tom Farnsworth,
here we
you get
go.
an opportunity. Feel free to go ahead and rejoin us. Relinquish your hold from the throne world, obviously.
Come on, then dangle some more carrots.
It was right in orbit, wasn't it? Right here. I hear it's lovely this time of year out there in the throne world.
Oh, there we are. DK's going to be streaming at 7 p.m. this evening.
Also been keeping it warm for me in there.
That's true. All right.
Pop
fair.
over and
Yeah,
watch
again,
the
we can use
reset
some sword logic later
malarkeys.
to expand it when the
They
time
do
comes,
seem
but
to
for
be
right
like
now,
twins, don't they,
we've
Mark?
gone ahead and done our job. Well, for starters, thank you all so much for taking time to join us to talk us through.
on, give us a
obviously,
little thing.
the Hall of Champions. Talk us through the Brave Arsenal. Through
I
everything
think all
with
that
Into
looked
the Light.
great.
It's
I
been a
love
great
that
show, so thank
cupboard.
you guys
Comes
for
with the
starters for
beginning.
taking
That was
the
my
time to join us
favourite
today.
bit. Hey, Bojangles, how you doing?
pleasure.
I mean, see you later.
Absolutely. And also, too, as a quick reminder, again, to everyone, we'll be back next week, the same Bungie time, same Bungie place, to have another live stream about everything, or some more stuff coming with Destiny 2 Into the Light, including some exotic mission, some exotic mission content, and the weapons.
So there is an exotic.
Chat. I saw you mentioning some stuff about that potentially, so come back next week. Also, we'll be going to go ahead and walk through the PvP map pack as well. So if you want to see everything that's going to be coming in those 3 maps, next week will be your time. And there might be a few more additional surprises that we'll have in store for you. Never know, and also, too, the final thing we're going to go ahead and make sure you close with is, as a quick reminder, of course, with the arrival of the final.
Yes, Benjamin, I'm going to be zipping off to make that now when reset comes up.
You can go ahead and see.
Should be out in about an hour and a half. Look!
We'll put it to good use ourselves.
Look at all the edge transits! I love the edge transits. Excellent! I took a screen grab of that.
In safekeeping now for the arrival of the witness. Never hurts. All right, everyone. Well, thank you all so much for taking the time.
Could well be Cole, yeah.
We'll see you back here next week at the same Bungie time, same Bungie place. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other.
Take care of yourselves and each other. Well, that was intriguing, I thought. Demons Time Sausage, when I grow up, I'll be just like you. Don't do it yourself, 24G, please. The humanity. Well, I thought that looked pretty good. That had a lot more stuff in it than last week's doodah, didn't it? That was good. No, there's no light level increase chasing at all. No, it's green to men. You don't seem very excited. No, there's no power creep thing. Yes. What is some new stuff to take us there, innit? I'm just glad it's not going to be totally dead until what's it called? Final shape. Let me have a little look at this now, see what happens in the drop thing. Drops and rewards. I've only got 46%, so I'm not going to get it. I don't know why it's so slow. Very bizarre. Very strange, that 46%. I don't know if I've had the download yet, have I? Oh, here we go. Downloading the nickel update, look. Isn't it funny how that happens sometimes, and other times you download it before you come out, you have to do it outside of your system. How many more streams are there? There's one more GOGS unit, that's it, next week, and then the following week is when it drops. So, April the 9th is when it drops. Silver is on sale, everyone! Silver is on sale, 20% off. Look at my Warlock from last night. Isn't he astounding? I wish they showed all the armor sets. Is all cause hunt. Well, yeah, no, it'd be nice to see them all, wouldn't it? They basically said, "Oh, it's on the thing with the yeah." Look, it's horrendous. Any doodahs? It's Trials rep this week, innit? I gotta reset my Vanguard rank. Eververse event today. Flashback Season of the Dawn. Look. So we got the Season of the Dawn set, which is a lovely set, actually. What's that? April 15th? That's it for stuff. So, yes, and of course, Guardian Games is gone. Let's go and have a quick look and see if the statue's in the tower. Yes, that's lovely. Burn it! Yes, excellent. I'm going to have a quick squiz around the tower now and see if the statue's there. I don't know why, I want to go and see. Because I don't really know who won. Was it Hunters who won? Or was it Titans? How could it have been either or? Because they both... It was a draw. I mean, a rhyme then. Free Bright Dust in the shop. Yes, don't forget that. Cheers, Motorhead. Lovely to see you. Have a good one. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Always appreciate the videos being watched. Thank you so much, folks. There it is. Let's go and see who's glowing gold. It is the snakes. It's the hunters. There you go. 'Tis the hunters who have got it this year. There we go. How'd you like their apples? Eh? Excellent. So, yes, do you want to have a quick look in the shop while we're here? We'll have a quick look in the shop while we're here as well, just see. But I'll do it from a video later. That's the store there, look. So, there's your Bright Dust. I'll pick that up for the video later on. We've got Gamekeeper and Hazard Pay. Both a bit bland, really, I think. Gamekeeper might not be. Yes, it is. Ghost Purple. Oh, look, we've got the ornament for a Callus Mini Tool. I quite like that. It takes the helmet off. Do you know what I mean? What do we got here? Simon says, oh, that was about a month or so ago. Look at the state of my Guardian. Simon says, jump in the air. Spin around, and a bit of a dance. We're having a bit of a dance. Let's have a look down here. Oh, I like this one. Is that the one where he gets another one pops up as well? Or am I thinking of the... Which is the one with the doubler on it? That's, Oh, they're staying live, are they, for drops? Oh, cheers, all. It's all right. Okay, I'm going to make sure I keep that running then. Let me stick it back on. There we are. So they're leaving it running. So, folks, if you haven't got your emblem, you're checking on your drops there. I haven't. I'm only on 46%. They're leaving the stream active for a while longer, so everybody can grab their emblems. So keep it open if you haven't got it yet. Bum, I have to get to the hackery one. Yes, that's quite nice. I want to spam the easy lost sectors tonight. That is all. Enjoy your. Okay, we got some. Oh, here we are. Wraith Trail. So are those? What are those then? Season of Dawn. Gloves. So we got a legendary glove ornament. That's quite interesting. So we're going to have it for the... what do you call them? Titans and the Hunters, yeah. Razor Scale Shell. That's new. That's actually quite nice. That's the dragony one, isn't it? Look. Dragon Ghost Shells. That's lovely, that, yes. Star Racer 95. These ships, to me, look like models of ships. I've been saying this every week I see them. It doesn't look like you can sit anybody in it. Do you know what I mean? It looks like a remote control ship that you used to play with as a child. War-Torn Peregrine. Is this smashed up one? Yeah, I don't like that too much, but, you know, you might like it. That's Season of the Haunted. Ooh, we've got something for Leviathan's Breath. Oh, I like Leviathan's Space-Time Breath. That is a... Ooh, that's a corker. That looks great. I like that. Daily bread. There we go. There's your daily bread. Ossified entrance. Bodhi. Isn't that what ossification is? Reef Awoken. We've seen these. Fall Arrival. Let's have a look. Reef Regalia. Purple and black. Not too bad. It's like a Battenberg game. Lots of grinding to do with Into the Light. Better limber up. It did look wipeoutish, didn't it? I think those gloves require a specific exotic to be equipped to change the appearance. Exotic weapon, you think, Brian? Or do you mean exotic helmet? Just copper brand? I'm going to have to find that out then. I'm going to have to check the synergies. Biolume. Quite like Biolume. And smashing. It's a jokery looking one. I don't like what it does to my waistcoat. Package. So there we go. There's all the store stuff. Now I'm going to shove off and I'm going to go make my video. Yes, so that'll be out in a couple of hours, folks. So keep your eyes peeled if you want to see everything what's happening this week. And I am streaming again tomorrow. What I'm streaming, I'm not too sure. I might do Destiny again, but I might do something else for a break. Because on Wednesday, if you're a Splendid member over on YouTube, it's our members' Splendid stream, our monthly stream on Wednesday. So if you want to become part of that, you have to be a Splendid member, but that's over on YouTube. There we are. Sales pitch over with. Lovely stuff. Right, so I'm going to go now, and I was to speak to you all again tomorrow evening. Come and join us for the larks. Thank you to the new members. It's really appreciated. Thank you for the coffees. Thank you for the new members on YouTube, subscribers on Twitch. You've all been absolutely marvellous. Don't forget, DK is streaming tonight, 7 PM. If you want to pop over and have a little look, I haven't got a link for that. If anybody wants to put it in chat. 20 Deuce, thank you so much for the follow. Dr. Bruxon, thank you so much for the follow. Excellent stuff. Right then, guys, I'm going to go and save my voice now. Much love to you all. I'm not going to go through the list tonight. I'm trying to save my voice for the video because it's already on dodgy ground. Yeah. Isn't life hard, eh? Painster, thank you so much. Lovely to see you all. Cheers, guys. I will see you all tomorrow evening. Thanks for watching. Sausage Hurt.